What's up, Foxes? I'm Chandler.
And I'm Gabby, and this is RFTV.
Use the form in Schoology to recognize your favorite current HHS teacher and recognize all of the hard work they put in daily. The deadline is April 29th, 2021.
The Hartsville High School Fall Color Guard will hold auditions on May 11th, 12th, and 13th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Hartsville High School. All students interested should see Mr. Watkins for more information, including an audition packet, as well as to fill out a form online. Students will need to be at all 3 days of auditions. If you have a question, you can email Mr. Watkins, no experience necessary.
Hartsville High School will be hosting a job recruitment event on April 29th from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. In order to participate, you must be 15 or older and sign up for a time through the following Google Forms. Slots are limited, so sign up by April 27th. Sign up by clicking the link in Schoology.
Here's Andrew with Coach Boob for a sports update.
Hey, I'm Andrew Askins, and here's Coach Boob with a sports update.
What's happening in sports this week?
So for the coming week, it's actually going to be the last week of the regular season for our soccer teams. So both teams will host one more night, men's or women's on Tuesday, and then men's or women's on Friday. So if you've yet to come to a soccer game, they're playing out at Kellytown Stadium. JV starts at 5:30, and varsity plays immediately afterwards. So come on out, check out one of the games, and support your Red Foxes there. Baseball and softball will also be continuing their regular season. Their season's a couple weeks behind, so they still have a couple more weeks left in their regular season before the playoffs. And next week, I believe they have South Florence is who you'll be playing, or who they'll be playing, and they'll host a game also on either Tuesday or Friday night. That's our big region night, so come on out and support there too. Track is doing really well, and in fact tonight, Friday night, they're going. We've got a few of them participating in a coaches classic, which was an invitation only for some of the top runners in the state, and we had 4 that were invited there. And then they got one more track meet gearing up for the region meet the first week of May. So track's doing really well. And then the last thing will be men's golf. What they're doing is they're undefeated on the season in match play, and they've played in a couple tournaments as well. They're playing really well. And they're also gearing up, getting ready for the region tournament that's coming up here in just a couple weeks as well.
Thank you, Coach Boob. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Andrew and Coach Boob. Here's Abby with information about Teacher Cadet.
Abby, and I'm here with Mr. Gamel, the Teacher Cadet instructor here at Hartsville High School. So, Mr. Gamel, why are you excited for next school year?
Well, I'm excited for the Teacher Cadets next year because they should be able to do field experiences out into the elementary schools, which we weren't able to do this year due to COVID.
Okay. And what should your Teacher Cadet students expect to learn?
They will learn about child development all the way up through to how to make lesson plans and teach lessons. And it is the Education 101 class for schools, so they'll also get college credit for it.
Okay. What do you think about the new Teacher Cadet students?
I'm very excited about our new group. We have, males and females both in here with a good mixture of the two. The goal is obviously to get as many students as we can into the teaching profession. So I'm really excited about this group.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here's a closer look at the new Teacher Cadet students. Congratulations to all the new Teacher Cadet students. Now back to Gabby and Chandler.
Thank you, Abby. Our blood drive is coming up at HHS, and it is important that you sign up if you are able. Here's Gavin and Miss Simp with more information on that.
Hi, my name is Gavin Watford, and we're going to get information on the blood drive from Ms. Zimp. Hey, I'm Madge Zemp, and I help coordinate the Red Cross blood drives here at Hartsville High School. And we have such a great group of people that come out and donate every single drive that we do. We do 3 drives a school year, and this is number 3 of 3 coming up on Wednesday, May 5th. Mark your calendars. We've already collected over 260 units of blood for this year, and we're looking to really break things open and go for another 150 on that day. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have T-shirts from the Red Cross. We're going to have a really big raffle that we are businesses and individuals from Hartsville, around Hartsville area, are donating, and your name will go in if you successfully donate blood. And your name goes in the drawing, and we'll be drawing that week after, or those days after the blood drive. So if you could bring at least one person to the drive that successfully donates, it would be fabulous. That is Wednesday, May 5th, in the Hartsville High School Arena. We start at 8, and we'll go until 2:30. Any information you need, if you don't have any, don't have it on our Schoology website, then you just come by room 115 and I'll give you everything you need. Must be 16 years old with a parent's consent or 17 without it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Zemp, on that information.
Thank you, Gavin and Ms. Zemp. Here is Gabby with information about next year's school calendar.
Hey Red Foxes, I know school's almost over for this year, yay! But it's not too early to start planning for next year. We're going to have a new calendar. School will start earlier than usual next year. So the first day of school is August 9th. What's going to be nice about this is the semester will end before Christmas. So when you leave December 17th, you'll have absolutely no homework that you have to do, and you won't have to think about school at all. Also, this year we don't get out until June 11th. But next year, May 26th is the last day of school, so we'll be able to say goodbye before Memorial Day.
At our age, it is important to have a job, but sometimes hard to find ones that will hire. Here's Grayson and Matt with local stores and restaurants that will hire our ages.
Hey, I'm Grayson.
And I'm Matt.
And if you're looking for jobs around Hartsville, we have a few places for you. A few places are Sweet Shop, Sugar Rush, Sam Kendall's, Pita Pit, Groucho's, Bow Ties.
There's also Sophia's, KFC, Wendy's, Food Lion, Walmart, and Neptune Island. Those are only a few out of many places where you can work in Hartsville.
Also, most applications are online. Back to the anchors.
Thank you guys. Here's Miles and Coker with the new history segment.
Here's some important events that happened this week in history.
Today, in 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded in Ukraine. At least 50 deaths can be attributed to the disaster.
On Tuesday, West Virginia seceded from Virginia and rejoined the Union after Virginia seceded from the Union in 1861. It later became a state 2 years later in 1863.
On Wednesday, in 1788, Maryland became the 7th colony to ratify the Constitution and become a state.
On Thursday, in 1983, Chicago sworn its first black mayor, Harold Washington. He was mayor from 1983 to 1987.
And finally, on Friday, George Washington was inaugurated as the first president in 1783. He led the Continental Army in the American Revolution, and then he was chosen as our first president.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed This Week in History.
Thank you for watching RFTV.